Hello folks, Lord Valrox here, back with some more fake Rhino. I figured since I have this amount of... what would be the word? The stones? I might as well go ahead. No, not like I can't even acquire that. The sorcery rowers. I can acquire 3 of them, but it looks like I'll be needing 4, so even if I were to go ahead and jump on the wagon right there, I'd still be short anyways. It sucks because I have enough for assassin, but it can't get the sorcerer rowers with assassins. It has to be saber or lancer. So if I really wanted to get all of those sorcery rowers, I can go all out right there, ham. But I might as well hold out for these because these are probably more important, at least event needed anyways. But then again, nope, gotta hold out. Back to Thunderbolt. Here's one. If I were to say this one statement right now, it feels like my head is spinning. Am I almost there yet? No, I'm not, of course, silly. Actually, now that I think about it, I should have done this some time ago. But the new Kratos that I got, besides the Sealed Designator Enforcer, what does this one do? That's all it does. Increased seal draws for the equipped class. Do all of them do that? Let me check the one with the girl. Innocent Raider, increasing by 2. So do they essentially do the same thing? So that's by 3. So essentially I want to equip that. Man. I've been cheating myself, I guess you could say. But that means if the minute I equip that, actually I don't have a need for Mystic Codex Speed. Mystic Codex Speed is still nice, but it's not as nice as the other one, which is the Volume Hydrogen. So unfortunately I'll have to quit that just to have more. And again, it only increases for the class. So well, since I'm getting Berserker, it's not actually a bad deal on my end. Well, Berserker is never gonna get touched anyways. I know, I'm being mean to Berserker. He's never gonna get touched. Whew. Apologies, folks. Some of us, not all of us, but some of us are technically what? Already starting the event? Again, there's really no reason to prolong the battle. One more time. My head is spinning, that's all I can say, folks. But I might not decide to continue all the way, seeing as how it's leading up to this. Just one more round though, technically, and I'm done. Oh my god. You know what? It's gonna be one of those things where I guess I had to entertain my guest, because it'd be kind of a waste of throwing out with only 2 minutes to kill. But 2 minutes, there's so much and so little to talk about, I guess. Just so I can wait for that AP to fill up. And again, it's one of those things I feel that, okay, how about we just distract ourselves a little bit with what's again in the shop again. Well, the only one that I'm close to achieving is the one with the caster one, so that'll be my first one. Like I said, that particular craft essence, from what I can see checking online, it increases steel drops for all classes by 2, so it's like nearly the next best thing to the volume hydrogen and before awakening craft essence. Because if you were to look at the other craft essence, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, well, I'm trying to check online right now. It doesn't have them listed off side by side, so it kind of blows, sucks, or to quote, I guess this just came out of the random. To quote TJ, if you guys watched, I think it was called, what was it called again? Recess, right, Recess. TJ once said, "This womps," and honestly, this does womp because, again, it's one of those things you have to read what your craft essence does. And I read this before, and I knew about it beforehand. But even then, knowing that, looking at it, yes. Looking online right now, it looks like the volume hydrogen and before awakening, those are +3, so either one of those craft essences are okay for the +3. If you're looking for +2, his rightful place is the next best, since seeing as how it can be collected. Either that or innocent maiden, then the Salgea scroll. Did that kill 2 minutes? I don't think I talked enough for 2 minutes. Oh, okay, I surprised myself. I kind of did. And then again, time is relative to my space right now, and for all I know, I might be thinking it's that, but it's not. Should have probably picked that last person right there. Really, Sethra, you got Iskandar. I'll only pick it just because he has the Safgale scroll on there. Nothing more to it. I'll get my Iskandar time. I'm in no rush. Sticky, sticky. I should really stop making fun of her. That's a lot of critical stars. Not that they're gonna be used anyways. And finally we're done. Took this long just to get to this point. Again, nothing but grind fest. No, etc. I'll have my own Iskandar in time. Yes, I know I sound full of myself. So sure of myself that I'll get a Iskandar. There's a chance this could become Nikola Tesla number 2, like with the last one. Yeah. And I need 5 AP. And again, having to entertain for 2 minutes just so I don't burn through all that. But oh, we're getting mass this time. Hush, hush, Waver. The voice is speaking to me. So let's see, the masks are right here as well, if I recall correctly. Along with the chalices as well. Assassin's Max unlocks limited quest for Fate Select 0. So you can trade in a certain amounts. Well, right now the only one I can trade in is some of the assassins. I have a hefty amount of those, but it's only 1. If I wanted to, I can trade the riders one. I can get 3, but that's if I really needed them. So it's Berserker, Rider, Saber, Assassin. These things are quite picky. Very fickle if I do say so as well. Those chalices as well. Treasure, Chalice, Rider, Archer, Assassin, Berserker. Yeah. What could I get with the Rider ones right now? Just the XP cards, really? Just the XP cards and the Rider stuff? Kinda sucks. And the mana presence can only be obtained really with the caster. Kind of feels like they're really tying our arms. If anything, that should be interchangeable with any piece. But again, it's like trying to cry, begging for something interesting to happen. And only killing that much amount of time just so I can use the apple. Yes, yes. Stingy whale. Call me stingy whale, but I'd rather not have to waste my apple so carelessly. Especially given that this event is kind of trying to hold our hand as we go through the whole thing. And even I don't like that. Actually, no, it's not really holding our hand. It's kind of holding our hand to a certain degree and then just kind of slapping us. Let's keep going. How far I intend to go with this, who knows? Damn it, I wasn't even paying attention. Archer, so we need. Oh, we're facing Gil already? I'm gonna enjoy kicking his ass. Oops. So Lancer, for this Lancer, yes, we'll give Diarma the pleasure of kicking his butt. Along with Kukulane, because he also hurt him. And Scat, because, you know, she's Scat. And now we just kinda, I don't know, jump in there. Ow. More voices. Since we're facing Archer, it's gonna be Gil. Wait up! I'm picking up traces of magical energy nearby. They're not human, and they're headed straight for you. I can see them too. What are those monsters? They look like something, that I don't want nothing to do with. They're fragments of sea monsters summoned by Caster. The caster who participated in this Holy Grail war has completely lost his sanity. He doesn't have any strategy or plan. He just keeps summoning familiars to devour innocent civilians. We have to stop them. They won't hurt us if we leave them alone, but even in a dark alley like this, if innocent people come back here, there will be a disaster. Let's take the time to get rid of them. And here I thought we were going to face Gil already. It's going to be one quest over and it's going to be a repeat all over again. This event is no fun at all. But then again, I'm just being a party pooper, as some people would say. I resent that remark. No fun at all. And I had to burn through all that IP too. Might as well let one of them charge. Little seafood. Jack. Well. Can I unlock something with that? No. Only 3 Assassin's Masks for that. Sorcerer Elves for that. Still haven't tackled that one. I suppose I could tackle and get the gems. It's one of those things we gotta look back into the rewards section. Sorry, waiver. So for this, it looks like we need to defeat... Okay, that's been defeated. Defeat 30 Sea Fiend type enemies. Again, you don't have to, you can, but you don't have to, you can. Clear rank D quest 10 times. If I think it's this one, that's the next one. Clear rank C quest 10 times. Completing this mission will unlock Act 5, the meeting of El Malloy. Clear rank C quest. So, where's the ranking? Oh, right. It's listed on the side if I recall. It's a rank D. Rank C. Well, that one counts too, so might as well hit it once. Assassin. Probably shouldn't have done that. Your wife would have thought. Someone must really love their Emiya. So much that they went full. Well, I mean, they raised their skills. All that requires the parchment, nothing more to this. Thinking so much right now just to keep my head on. Honestly, this isn't fun at all. Yeah, I'm not all that scared. Ow! Sorry about that, folks. Arm currently hurts. As always, there's one that survives. Windbreaker. And that should do it. That is one C rank quest. Almost have 500 seals. Finally, more story. Okay, so this one around we're fighting again. So, Caster and Berserker, huh? Same as before. Yes, I know I sound very enthusiastic, but that's only because this quest is driving me nuts. That should do it. I mean, this whole event is driving me nuts. Why is Gialtar's bond still low? Wow, that's a lot of bond. We'll get there. We'll get there. I thought this was part of the story. It doesn't seem like it's part of the story. Yes, I know I sound incredibly ticked off. It's because I am. I call this a challenge.
ここがいいね。私の名前を覚えていきな。てめえはエルドラゴ。太陽を落とした女ってな。素敵な勇士、ここにはいないよね。
Does that do anything special? Probably not. I'm 1/10 of the way there, folks. Or 1/11 of the way there. That's another ley line point secured. It's going well, isn't it, Master? Foo foo! Yeah, but it's about time. Let's finish up here and head to negotiate with Lancer's master. Is this really going to work? He seems like a very cold person. Yeah, well, he's going bald, so... Leave it to me. But Valderox, I'd like you to let me handle the negotiations with Lord Caineth. I'll keep a telepathic channel open so we can communicate in secret. But keep your mouth shut at all times, got it? Let's see what you can do. His servant seems ready to fight at any moment. The air's heavy. How's El Malloy going to get through this, I wonder? I spoke to Archie Sordi last night. You were lying when you said you were acting on Ryan's behalf. But you agreed to meet with us anyway, which means there's something else I want to ask you about. Your statements about Castor last night. Why were you able to know the Holy Church's actions in advance? Because for me it happened long ago in the past. What? The morning after the servant battle at the wharf, the Overseer speaks to all participants and offers a special reward for the first to kill Castor. But that's not all I know. We originally intended to summon Iskandar for this battle. We even had the catalyst for it. However, it was stolen by a student at the clock tower, Wave Rebellion, and you were forced to summon Diarmu Diubina instead. How did you? And it's not you that's providing the magical energy for that servant. It's your fiancée, Sola Ui Nuida Re Sophia Ri. You have her in another room to keep her safe. Well, it's good to be careful. Oh, speaking of Lady Sola Ui, there was a love letter draft left in your study. I believe it began To my beautiful beloved, your eyes glisten like the morning dew. Shut up, enough! Who are you? I wasn't lying when I said I was acting on behalf of Lady Rhines, but I will only officially receive that duty 4 years from now. And thus everything I told you is part of my memories of the past. You're taking this seriously. I suppose I should have expected that from the leader of the Archibald family. A traveler through time, huh? I heard that some are working very hard at that research. I thought it was stupid nonsense that would never come true. Even so, I need a more believable explanation. What you're saying is similar to true magic. Of course, there must be quite the backstory involved. I'll give you an overview. Let me begin. Really? That's all to the story? Oh, still continuing on. Don't mind if I do. So... well... Again, don't mind if I do. We need lancers for this halt. Kukulane... Tiarmut... Scat. Whoa. Something did not go right. I guess I'd leave it like that. Act 6, United Battlefront. More story, folks. I see. Observing the past projected on the Earth environmental model, and the race shift technology that implemented the heroic spirit summoning system. And all of this is made possible by the use of the Spiritron calculation engine. Spiritron calculation engine. I heard rumors that the Atlas Institute was working on such a thing, but... yes, all of these great achievements in Magecraft are accomplished by the Archibald family. What? You there, don't let it show on your face. Remember Poker Face, Senpai. Woo-hoo! So in the future, the Archibald family achieves all this. Of course, this is only possible due to your astonishing leadership. Your later exploits at the clock tower bring together a number of different academic factions to make this huge project, Chaldea, a reality. If Director Olga Marie heard this somehow, who knows what she'd say? Right, I don't even want to imagine it. I have no connection to the Atlas Institute. I dislike that group of eccentrics. I would never work with those pessimists, or so I thought, but... I see. Well, it's not impossible, is it? What? What? Is the Lord of the Clock Tower and... Well, I was just thinking that the evocation department and mineralogy department weren't enough for me to get the upper hand in the academic world. I was thinking perhaps it was time to find some new research. Yes, I'm surprised I had such skills in that direction, though. I guess even in my old age I can still pull off some new tricks, huh? What? He's not the kind of person I thought he was. He's not, right? Amazing. Yes, I've always believed in you. Right now you may be struggling, but in the future you'll achieve great things. Of course, it's not only your technological achievements, but the financial backing provided by Sophia Dericlan. The vast amount of funds required for Chaldea was only available due to the loving relationship you have with your future wife. Ah, shucks. I've dedicated my whole life to Magecraft, so I don't know if I could be a family man. At least, I didn't until now. I see. Oh, so the reason Laura LMLA wanted to get the Lancer faction on the side first was that they were the easiest to trick, maybe. And so we come here to make your future glory all the more certain, Lord Archibald. But time travel brings with it certain restrictions on what you can do in the past. We can't offer you too much aid when it comes to information. Yes, with your intervention, I'll have the advantage over the enemy at all stages in the process. The first thing you must do is eliminate Castor. The other masters don't know where he is. If you can launch an attack first, the additional command spell the Overseer promised will be yours. Wonderful, so I'll get a 4th command spell before I've even used one. Ha 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 ha, this battle's as good as won. I joined this battle mostly on a whim, but if my future descendants are intervening, perhaps there's more meaning to this than I thought. Please just keep in mind that such possibility cannot be ignored. We can only speak to events that we've already been decided when it comes to our intervention. We must remain silent about anything that has not been observed by anyone in this temporal axis. Otherwise, the ripples caused by the change of history will grow too great and may activate the counterforce. Our very intervention has caused the future to change and lose its certainty. What happens now is unknown to us as well. These secret spells enter the realm of true magic, and so they aren't that easy to use, huh? So I guess it all depends on how you use them. We're almost at Castor's workshop. This is where it gets rough. We've already passed the boundary, it seems. Something's coming. Hiss! Castor's pet familiars. He has a powerful noble phantasm, but is weak as a mage. However, in large numbers, these things pose a threat. It's giving such power to scum who can't even keep their magecraft secret. I guess I'll need to personally secure this for Yuki Grail. Go, Lancer, destroy all those who would stand in my way. As you wish. Senpai, we're being left out of this for some reason, but we have to fight too. Let's help them. Foo! Damn it, Foul. You're just there, doing nothing. Ow. Well. How dare you spew on him? And to think that was still the first battle. Progress of the story takes too much time. It looks like I'll have to cut the video soon. Freaking Kana. He's so gullible. But I kind of feel too bad for him on some level. Sure, he's stuck in the old ways, but maybe with a little guidance he could be heading in the right direction. Huh. Seems like it's a repeat of before. Scat will kill, then Armageddon, right on schedule. Damn, that's the second time I've seen it. doing that, this guy really pisses me off. Really? Was it Bon 1 this whole time? I feel bad for him. The Arm was not such a bad guy, even. Uh-huh.
レポートの提出か。ああ、そこに置いといてくれたまえ。私は今オンラインマッチで手が離せん。いや、こっちの話だ。それでは新しい課題だ。次は少々難題だぞ。それでは新しい課題だ。次は少々難題だぞ。やり遂げたか。ま、
How come nothing happened with that one?
ところかな。
Defeat 50 scene fiend type enemies. Completing this mission will unlock Act 7. Oh man, as if I wasn't defeating enough of those as it is. I just wonder though.
フィールドワークも時計塔では命がけだ。魔術の検査。
Then again, I don't even know what I'm after. So more likely than not. Oh, the Fuyuki Church is already unlocked. It looks like we're only facing assassins there. And Osiris. I don't have a need for those right now. So that looks like the place where I'm facing those Staros. They remind me of Staros. Anyone have to craft that? It's just Thunderbolt X that has it? Yes, I know. Well, it's one of those things I kind of feel like, everyone has it on a different server, and some people have rolled even more too. For her, you must have rolled quite a bit in the friend point gacha to get that craft essence. 3 of them limit broken for that matter. I should probably do the same, but I'll do that at a later time. You have it on all the rights and all the wrong servants. I say that, but yeah, there's no such thing as correct servant. Accel Emin. For the time being, though, I need it on this servant. And I had to defeat 50 of those Staros. Hope at least there's 3 and 3 on each round. That'll speed up the process just a little bit. If anything, I'm just gonna wear it out my AP and that's about it. And call it a night. Actually, if anything, I should stop recording after this battle, because if anything, it'll continue on longer than it needs to. Oh no. That's really bad. It's only one enemy. Which means it's gonna turn into an endless nightmare. That's 3 per. That's not what I would call efficient. Kanet's face though, that was hilarious. Olga Marie. She'd be rolling on her drink.
私を殺せる者はどこだ いるはずもないか。
That was only 3 per. My god, man. I know it's the same one, so there's no point. Oh, okay. Unlock with 2 sea fiends dependent. It looks like that other quest will probably give out more. I'm willing to give it a shot, so I need 2 sea fiends. 2 sea fiends. Am I really willing to spend 2 sea fiends? Yeah. Okay, so you gotta spend treasure to make treasure, huh? Wait, so I just have to have that? That's it? Wait, what did it say on the other thing? Unlock with... Oh, okay, so you do have to have them. So we just have to carry on those useless items, really? That feels kinda cruddy. I'd rather waste it on these. Unfortunately, though... Oh, man. Anyways, no distractions, just keep on going. Why are you the only one? Alright, I had to stop the video before it continues on any further. Anyways though, kind of short right now. I'll be back in a bit to finish off. This is your host, Old Valorox, wishing you luck on the quest and, you know, everything else in between. Do take care, and